Alright, so what I wanted to do today was talk about something that's kind of been stirring up a bit of drama, I guess, in the RE community over the weekend. It's interesting that this situation is now being addressed, even though it's been the case for years now, but either way, we're going to go over it today, and let's just get straight into it, shall we? So if you don't know, this past Friday, the Mercenaries mode launched for Resident Evil 4 Remake, and it is very, very good. I will have a review video out for that probably tomorrow. But alongside that, we got these microtransactions. These microtransactions are basically bundles of these golden tickets, and if you do not know, in RE4 Remake, you can kind of get these tickets throughout the game, which allow you to get a weapon's, like, maximum upgrade. Like, after you finish maxing out a weapon, you get an exclusive upgrade that can either be bought with, like, 100,000 currency, or one of these tickets. I believe on a playthrough, you can probably get 2 per run, or you can just obviously get the currency and buy it outright. But what these new kind of gold ticket microtransactions allow you to do is you can buy the bundle, or buy one, and you can bypass the entire upgrading process for a weapon and just get the max upgrade pretty much straight away. You still have to upgrade the weapon in other stats, but you can get that big bonus upgrade pretty much immediately, which is questionable. I think it's a weird process and a weird way of doing it, but it has stirred some drama, let's say. Now, this is obviously not the first time something like this has happened. Way back from, as far as I can remember, even in RE7, the 2 Remake, the 3 Remake, and even Village, you had these shortcut purchases you could do, where you could get all the additional stuff. You could buy the coins from 7, where you get them immediately. All the bonus unlockable weapons you could get straight away from 2 and 3. And it kind of nullified that grind to get them. And the same goes for this system and the ticket system. You can pretty much get these tickets and upgrade every single weapon immediately, and never have to worry about going through multiple times and upgrading weapons on New Game Plus and stuff like that. And I think that's kind of where the issue sits. Now, there's a few ways you can look at this system and really kind of gauge if it's like a bad thing or not. First of all, it's a single player game, you know, like there's no multiplayer, there's no pay to win advantage. You are literally just paying for shortcuts, which is fine. And if you don't want to do that, then everything can be earned for free in the game anyway. For someone like me who plays the game a lot and does multiple runs all the time, I'll naturally upgrade every single weapon to max anyway, so I don't see them as worth it. But for people who maybe don't have as much time, or don't really enjoy the idea of playing through a game multiple times to get everything, then it is a bit more appealing, because you can kind of skip that process. Obviously, my thoughts about it are, okay, it's good for people who don't want to play the game as much, but for me personally, I would never probably get one, because I can play the game over and over again, and get everything done, which I will do anyway. I think I've got like 3 or 4 weapons completely maxed out of the decent amount that there are, and that's just from playing the game. So it's not a big grind really, it just depends how fast you are and how efficient you are at the game, I would say. But yeah, again, from like a more casual standpoint, you play the game through maybe like once or twice to get like the achievements and stuff like that, and then there's still a bunch of weapons you want to fully upgrade but just haven't been able to do. You can kind of bypass it and do that. Now again, it doesn't fully upgrade the weapon. It just gives it that massive stat bump you get from that bonus upgrade. So you still have to do it, but it will still be like a really strong version of that weapon. So you still have to grind if you want the fully upgraded version, but you'll get that guaranteed big boost upgrade immediately, which is, I think, where a lot of the complaints going to come in, because, you know, there's people out there who grind the game non-stop and just do everything naturally, and then there's people who just buy shortcuts. At the end of the day, for me, again, it's a single player game. I don't much care. There's no advantage against a different player. Like, everyone still has the same amount of time to do this stuff if they want to without paying, and it's not PvP, so, you know, you're not beating someone out because you have a max upgraded weapon. It just isn't a big deal, but nevertheless, it has been really kind of forefront in the conversation, especially with this game, which I don't really get, because again, it's been in previous titles for a long time now, and no one really batted an eye then, and I don't know why it's different now, but it is what it is at the end of the day. They've decided to do it, they always do it anyway, so it's nothing new, and I'll kind of leave it with, let people play how they want to play. If people want to play the game through over and over again like me, and upgrade everything normally and naturally, they can do that. If people want to buy these things and skip a big part of the process, again, let them do that. It's a single player game, no judgment from me. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the whole kind of bundles you can get, I guess. Are you going to buy them? Are you going to just not bother and play the game normally anyway? Do let me know. Thank you all for coming by. Remember to leave a like on the video if you did enjoy, and subscribe for more RE content, and I'll catch you in the next one.